Good morning, Caribbean. It's RJ back with another video, so let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day from 1999, the All Century Team VHS release. Now, why is this a Mike Schmidt collectible? Like I said always, if Mike Schmidt gets himself on the cover or the back cover of any publication, I consider that a Mike Schmidt collectible. And please note, the individuals who made the cover of the All Century Team VHS release. That's right, I see Babe Ruth, I see Jackie Robinson, and who else is there? Oh, that's right, that is Mike Schmidt. On the side, you have Johnny Bench, and on the other side, you have Hank Aaron. That's some pretty big company for Mr. Schmidt to be in with. I'm very impressed that they chose to put Mike Schmidt on the cover. Clearly a nod to the fact that Mike Schmidt is the greatest third baseman to ever play the game. Y'all can, just keep your opinions to yourself if you're differing from that opinion. I know there probably are other people who would pick a different person, but I'm sorry. Combination of power and defense. He had above average speed. He wasn't a blistering base stealer. He did a 2020 season once. I think he was just one stolen base shy of a 30-30 once. But his combination of power and defense set him above any other third baseman that ever existed. So this is a Mike Schmidt collectible because Mr. Schmidt dons the back of that item. Today's random baseball item of the day. I mentioned on Monday, repeat it today, that on Saturday I picked up a couple small sets at the LCS. He's got a bin of random oddities as far as set collectors are concerned. This one came out, I believe, in 1992 by a company called Front Row. Their Clubhouse series. They made lots and lots and lots of different sets in the 80s and 90s, kind of like Star, but Front Row. Theoretically, it's factory sealed, but the truth is that pops right out. So it's kind of funny that way. Essentially, it's 10 awful-looking images of Ken Griffey Jr. They just kind of, not one of them is a very good picture. I think they're all airbrushed. I guess they do have the Mariners logo still. They didn't airbrush them out, but I guess for a Ken Griffey Jr. collector, it's a pretty cool thing. But for me, it's not that it's a Ken Griffey Jr. collectible. It's that it's a complete set. And you can see this one. This one was taken at the exact same photographer at almost the exact same moment, because the images in the background, the people in the background are the same people. So again, there wasn't a lot of effort put into the set. But as a set collector, I'm happy to have a set of cards that is complete, that highlights one of the greats of the game, so to speak. There was supposed to be a certificate of authenticity. I don't know what happened to that because I got the set like this from my LCS on Saturday. It's the backs are equally unimpressive, not a lot to it. But, for you Griffey collectors out there, this does exist if you want to track one down. I picked mine up at the LCS in a $5 bargain bin. Happy to have it, again, because it is a complete set. So that is my random baseball item of the day. I will reseal it, so it is factory sealed, never opened. Shh. So today's trivia question, sticking with the opening day theme, since this is the week before opening day. A lot of great games, and I don't know when. There is the first game of the season is scheduled for. Might not be on Friday. It might be before that. But anyway, it is opening day week. Certainly, most of the teams will be in session on Friday. This being Wednesday, still more trivia questions to give out. So today's trivia question regarding opening day. Pretty easy one here for everybody. Name for me the pitcher with the most career starts on opening day, and tell me how many opening day games this pitcher started. All right. The prize you're playing for is another Stars of the MLB 2023 rookie card. This is Oswald Peraza from the Yankees. His Stars of the MLB rookie card from last year. That's what you're playing for. So answer that question correctly. Send me an email. My email will be in the description below, along with the repeat of that question. You'll have today and tomorrow to answer, and we will pick a winner on Sunday. All right. Good luck to everybody on that one. Today, kind of an oddity for me to highlight a player other than Mike Schmidt or, anything such like that. But I was picking up sets on Saturday, like I said, at my LCS, and I came across this little thing. It was made in the late 90s, so it had the bad coating, and there's a lot of paper loss because the cards got stuck together when I pulled them apart. But it is a 30-card tribute set for Mark McGwire, right after he had set the record for most home runs in a season, obviously. He went to 70, later supplanted by Bonds. But this is the year him and Sosa, 98, were going back and forth who would make it, until McGwire pulled away. And what was interesting to me is I thought I already had this set, but I looked up on my phone on the tradingcarddatabase.com. I didn't have it. And I was curious about that, so I picked it up because it said I didn't have it. And true enough, I did not have this one. Interesting, you can see most of it from behind as he's high-fiving other people. Kind of funny-looking thing. But, yeah, it's highlighting his amazing run to 70 home runs here. And what in the world is that? Oh, that's a chase for one of the balls, one of his home run balls. It's a bunch of people crawling over top of a section of seats that were covered so you couldn't sit in them, but they'd stormed the seating area to get that ball. Look at that. I thought I had this set because I have another tribute. I'm going to show it to you in a second. I have another tribute set showing Mark McGwire, celebrating Mark's feat back in 98. So this is the 30-card set that I picked up by Upper Deck, 1 to 30. I had this one already in my collection. It's a box set. Mark McGwire's 61st and 62nd home run commemorative card. That's these big ones here, I think. You got these two big ones, 60 or 50 and then 61. You got these oversized cards tucked in here. And then again, it was a nice little set of cards highlighting McGwire's chase. Chase for 62. So I thought I had that already, but I didn't. And it occurred to me that I have a lot of not a lot, but I have several Mark McGwire tribute things. So that is two sets that I had. But I've also had for a while, and I got this from a relative because I'm a baseball collector. They knew, so they bought me these things. This is a plate, commemorative plate, commemorating his 62nd shot. You can see here this is numbered by the, what is that? The Bradford Exchange commemorative plate. Number 7101B. Don't know how many of these were made, but it's a very inexpensive plates these days. I don't care who they are, what plates are not expensive collectibles. So if you want to start a collection of plates for your heroes, for your Hall of Famers, you can do that very inexpensively. I don't know why you would unless you're a super collector, but again, I got these given to me. This one is obviously celebrating his 70th. Same, production company, Bradford Exchange. This one was number 19204A, limited edition. Doesn't say how many they limited to the number 2, but these are just items I have acquired over the years, not because I'm a McGwire collector or anything. I don't particularly have a fondness of Mark McGwire. Not that I dislike him. It's just that he's not in my window of collecting. I don't go out of my way to buy things celebrating Mark McGwire. But when I have the ability to pick up a complete set of anybody, chances are I'll buy it. And I don't pass away a gift from anybody when it has to do with baseball. So I have a small little collection of Mark McGwire tribute stuff in my collection. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please consider like, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. Really do appreciate your support as I try my best to support everybody else in this great card community, okay? Don't forget the trivia question. Come back again on Friday for one more. And I hope to see you on Sunday for the recap, all right? Thanks for watching. Have a great week to the best of your ability. And I'll see you again soon. Take care.